Jai Junain. We are discussing today the second Maargana, which is Indriya Maargana. Indriya means the five senses. So these are from 1 to 5 senses beings. One sensed being is the one which has the lowest level of understanding attitude, coming from only the touch, the feeling sense. Some of the examples of one sensed beings are air, water, fire, earth, vegetation. Now comes the two sensed beings. Two sensed beings have two senses, which is the touch and the taste. Some of the examples for the two sensed beings are shells, seashells, and worms. Then comes the three sensed beings, which have the touch, the taste, and the smell. These are examples of a lot of insect world, and for example, ants. Then comes four sensed beings. These are also major categorized into the insect world. These are touch, taste, smell, and vision. They have these four senses. How do you differentiate between these two insect worlds? So mostly all the insects which have wings come in the category of the four sensed beings. And for example is butterfly, bees. Let's understand the five sensed beings now. The five sensed beings have touch, taste, smell, vision, and hear. Now five sensed beings are of two kinds, which are five sensed beings with the ability to learn and think, and five sensed beings without the ability to learn and think. Examples of five sensed beings, normal, are some of the water snakes, doves, some of the squirrels. And examples of five sensed beings with the ability to learn and think is human beings, snakes. Then comes lion, elephants, horses. All these are in the category of the five sensed beings with a higher advanced abilities because of the presence of man. Now let's see how are these five sensed beings placed onto our 14 steps of innate purity. So one sensed beings, two sensed beings, three sensed beings, four sensed beings, as well as five sensed beings which don't have the ability to learn and think. They all stay at this first level of consciousness, which is inability to have clarity in their life because they're restricted by the presence of their bodily form, their bodily structure. And now the five sensed beings with man, they can have consciousness level at first level, at fourth level, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. And some of these can also turn into Siddha. Not all five sensed beings with man have this ability. We have to also understand this in relation with the Gati Maargana, where the heavenly beings and the hellish beings, as well as the Tirinch beings, even though they have the five senses and man, but they can stay maximum at some of them at the fourth level of consciousness, and Tirinch beings at the fifth level of consciousness, whereas only human beings can go up to the 14 levels, and not all human beings. They all are at different stages of maturity of their soul right now, and it takes millions and millions of years for them to come to the realization of clarity, of seeing the things properly, of having the right perception. It is only then they wake up from their sleeping state and they take a jump to the 14th, towards the 14th steps. This is how we define individually each of the five sensed beings in the placement of the 14 steps of innate purity. I will discuss the next Maargana, which is Kai Maargana, in my next video. Thank you.